guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Abby. Welcome to the Narrow Gate. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. And a few people said they didn't get notifications of new videos, and that is because you need to turn on the little bell icon. I don't know where it is. I'll write something in the box below about it. I don't know. So, hello, and today we're going to be doing part 2 on body image. If you have not seen part 1, go and watch it now because it will give this video some more context. In that video I shared about my story with body image and binge purging and struggling with obsessing over my appearance. So do go and have a watch of that and listen to my story and how I got through it. This video is going to be me giving you some practical tips and advice on how to have a positive body image, how to not obsess over the way you look, and just some good things to have in place in general. Yeah, so I hope it helps you, this video. I would just want to quickly say that if you think you might have an eating disorder, or you're really struggling or obsessing over your appearance, over what you eat, over your weight, things like that, please seek help. There are great charities out there that you can speak to, or really you should go to your GP if you're concerned and they can help you. Be brave and take that step, then you can get the help that you need. So without further ado, on to the video. Number 1, a piece of advice. Yes, you guessed it. Go to Jesus. Yep. Go to God. Pray, worship, read the Bible. The best way to help us realise what our true identity is and where our worth should come from is to take it to Jesus and just offer everything up. Don't hold anything back. Let go of the control. Let go of your fears and everything, and just give it all to God. And that is in a nutshell the best piece of advice I can give you. Give it to God, because He can heal you completely from the inside out, and that is what He did for me. And He's so desperate to get inside your heart and help you, and help to align your focus onto Him. And once that focus is aligned, then everything else will follow, and you will realise your true worth in God. We need to shift the focus away from ourselves and onto Him, and that is when we will truly start to make progress. Tip number 2 is talk to someone. Find somebody that you trust. Ideally, someone maybe a bit older or a bit wiser, someone that may have experience of this. Find someone that is walking with God and that can pray with you and that you can be accountable to, that's going to ask you those questions like, how much did you eat today? Ideally, you want someone who's going to challenge you and can help you by just being there, being a listening ear, someone that can maybe give you some wise counsel on it, and just be someone you can rely on. So talking to someone is important. Find someone you trust and confide in them. It might feel scary, but you can do it. But also don't be surprised if you did tell somebody and they don't really understand, because that was my experience, that some people just didn't understand why I was struggling, because to them they didn't see anything wrong with my appearance. So don't be disheartened if you speak to someone and they don't get it. Persevere, keep trying to explain it, and if it's not working, then I guess find somebody else. But you will find someone that will be able to help you, so don't give up. Number 3. Deal with the root. Try and sit down and have a think if there's a root cause for how you're feeling. So for me, I mean, as with most people, there's going to be lots of different things in the mix as to why you feel this way. But particularly for me, I felt that my worth was in my looks. I thought that looking hot and sexy equaled being worthy and important. So after identifying the root, whatever it is for you, it might be something different, you need to rip it out. Or just start by countering it. So my focus on my looks, I need to shift my focus onto my character, onto something else. I needed to realise that to find a guy that was going to love me and be good for me, I didn't need to look really attractive. I needed to work on being a great woman, a woman of God. The attention I was getting for my looks was completely shallow, but what I wanted was a proper relationship, but I was just going about it the wrong way. I think this is a mistake a lot of people can make, because we want to find somebody who's going to love us and have a relationship with us, but we go about it by trying to look attractive and entice them in with our bodies, and then we wonder why they're not really interested in who we are. When I met Jonty, I was wearing no makeup. I had my hair scraped back. I'd just been to yoga. I was wearing a big hoodie and baggy trackies. I was not looking my best. I wasn't all dressed up. He couldn't see what my body shape exactly was, but he was interested in my character. And yes, initially you're attracted to somebody, and having a physical attraction is important. That's not what our relationship was based on. Tip number 4. The fourth piece of practical advice is to check your influences and make sure they're positive influences. So the first thing that comes to mind is social media. A lot of us will be scrolling on Instagram or Facebook or other social media things every day. And there's plenty of accounts out there that do not promote healthy body image. Think about who you're following on social media, what movies you're watching, TV shows, podcasts you're listening to, books you're reading. Are they reinforcing a positive view of your body image, or are they being unhelpful? Do you need to follow that fitness lady who posts perfect pictures of her body every day, and you see it and every time you think, oh, I want to look like that? Is that helpful? Or do you need to watch that TV program about weight loss that you keep taking tips from and is actually being really unhelpful? Just taking those things out, removing them and replacing them with something positive is going to be such a big help, because everything we watch and see and look at, we take in and it does affect us. So have a little look, do a bit of culling, make sure that you're feeding yourself with positivity, and have a think about what you're posting on social media as well. If you're posting a picture and you know you're just doing it to get likes and you're just doing it to get affirmation, and it's really important to you, the comments that you get, and it was really going to upset you if you don't get enough likes, maybe take a step back for a while. Tip number 5 is spend less time getting ready. The way that you spend your time indicates what you care about, and the longer you spend perfecting makeup, choosing the best outfit, spending time just looking at yourself, trying to figure out the best way to look, the longer you spend, the more you're going to care about it. And you need to just start to be strict on yourself and say, no, I'm not going to wear makeup today. It's fine if I don't look my best. You just slowly start taking steps back on caring so much about what you look like. It's a really practical way to start to teach yourself, train yourself, that doesn't make any difference. Last year, for the whole month of November, I didn't wear makeup. And there were times I went out and I thought, oh, I can't go out, I've got a big spot or something on my face, and people are just not going to respect me, or they're not going to listen to me, they're going to look at me differently. And they didn't. I didn't notice any difference in how other people treated me. It was all in my head. And yeah, some people might, and that is a real shame if they do. And they're wrong to do that. But it doesn't make you any less of a person if you aren't wearing foundation or if you have a big spot. It really doesn't, because that's not what's important. I challenged myself to not wear makeup for a whole month, and honestly, that has helped me so much. I wear makeup so much less than I used to because I realised that it just wasn't necessary, and it didn't build or didn't bring anything new and good to my life to wear makeup so often. Sorry. Jonty was having a shouting conversation with somebody, so I've told him to shush. So in a similar vein to that is advice number 6, which is to dress modestly. And for the same reason, really, as spending less time on how you look, is not to be trying to look really sexy every time you get dressed. So for me, wearing skin-tight clothes that are really revealing was just cultivating this idea that my body and the way I looked was really important. And it meant that I was paying more attention to my figure. If everything I was wearing was really skin tight and revealing, then every day I was looking at every part of my body and thinking, oh, I don't like that. Oh, my belly looks big today. Oh, my legs. Oh, I can see my stretch marks. Oh. But what I've learned is that body confidence isn't about, oh my goodness, I absolutely love my body, it's perfect, and I want to show it off to everybody because, wow, my body's so amazing. Actually, body confidence is about being comfortable in your own skin, and whether you gain or lose a few pounds or get an extra stretch mark, whatever, you still appreciate your body and aren't going to feel bad about it because God created us. We are created in His image, and our bodies enable us to do so much. They're the reason that we're alive. And without these bodies, we wouldn't be able to do anything, would we? So we should be so appreciative of our bodies and not try and fit into some mould of some shape that apparently is better than another shape. I don't know. We shouldn't be trying to edit ourselves to create some idealistic, perfect body that probably you can never achieve anyway. We need to realise that we are created in God's image and we're amazing and we're beautiful, and it doesn't matter. God's not going to count how many rolls are on your stomach. Tip number 7 is to protect yourself. Know what your triggers are, know what helps you and what doesn't help. I know that I could become obsessed again with the way I look, and so I have to be careful and not let myself go down that path by not pushing myself to go to the gym all the time and do all these exercises and go on a diet. I don't let myself take it too seriously. So protect yourself, have a healthy relationship with yourself, and if you know what your triggers are, try to avoid them or just prepare yourself. What am I going to do if someone says something horrible about me and that could send me spiralling down a bad path? What am I going to do about that? Put something in place, have a plan, have someone you're going to call, or dot Bible verses around your room, on your mirror, things that are going to help yourself and remind you that you are beautiful. Because girl, or boy, you are beautiful. And the final tip, number 8, is look after yourself. Take care of your body. Nourish your body with good food, with a good level of exercise. Staying healthy is important, and taking care of yourself and loving your body. Think that your body is how you manage to do things on this earth, how you manage to live each day, and it needs to be nourished and cared for. And it doesn't need to be super strong and super fit. It just needs to be healthy. But also, if you want to have a piece of cake, that's fine. Have chocolate. Don't restrict yourself too much. Find that healthy balance and good relationship with yourself that's going to be really positive and good for you. So I really hope these tips have been helpful and that you can put some in place and they help you on your journey to being body confident. Thank you so much for watching. and I'll see you on my next video. Bye. You are beautiful. Yeah, yeah. Oh.